Books with Brandywine, and I'm so excited to get to have this video with you guys today. We're going to be discussing one of my favorite series, which is Book Scavenger. Actually, that's the first one there. And this series is actually the reason that I started my YouTube channel, because I read this and I couldn't stop thinking about all the cool Book Scavenger things and all the books I wanted to hide. And then my brain just kept going and going and going, and eventually it turned into this channel. So I love this series, and I've been waiting for weeks to get to tell you guys about this series. But I had other things that I kept putting in front of it, and now I finally get to tell you guys about it. So there's actually 3 books in this series. So the first one is Book Scavenger. The second one is The Unbreakable Code. And I actually don't have the third one yet, but if you can see the bottom corner, right there, it's The Alcatraz Escape. And the reason I don't have that one yet is because it's still in hardcover, and I want it to be in paperback to match my 2 beautiful paperbacks that I have of the other ones. So the story follows Emily, who is this girl in the ponytail. We're matching. So that Emily and her best friend James, and Emily has just moved to San Francisco. Her family likes to travel a lot, and their goal is to live in all 50 states. So she's just moved to California from New Mexico, where I currently am, and she is really excited because her idol lives in San Francisco, and her idol is Garrison Grindelwald. Grindelwald? No, wait, sorry, I've got Harry Potter brain right now. Garrison Griswold. Yes, Griswold. His name's on the back of the book. And he's kind of like a little bit, well, I wouldn't say he's crazier than Willy Wonka, because Willy Wonka's really crazy. Definitely not quite as crazy as Mr. Limoncello. But he reminds me so much of both of them. And in fact, they refer to both of them in these books, which is one of the things I love about these books. So he started this really cool game called Book Scavenger. And then in addition to Book Scavenger, which he has around the world, he, and it's run through this website, he also has like contests that he'll put on, and he just always does really huge, over-the-top, crazy things. And he has this really huge, over-the-top, crazy thing that has to do with this book that he was going to hide 50 copies of, but things end up happening. He doesn't get to hide them. She actually comes across the book, which is this book that she's holding here in her hands, and they have to try and figure out the code that's in this book. And then in the second book, you can see like all these fires across town. There's this guy that's going around and he's starting fires, and they all seem to be tied to their teacher, and then they also seem to be tied to this thing called the Unbreakable Code, which was supposed to be a code that an old gold miner left behind, saying where his gold was hidden, but nobody's been able to figure it out. And Mark Twain at one point made it really popular, and then there's just all kinds of things. There's like the ship called Niantic that's hidden underneath the city that I didn't know about, but I got really excited because I love playing Pokemon Go, and Niantic is the name of the company that runs Pokemon Go. So I was like, wait, I know that name. And then the third book is The Alcatraz Escape. And I don't know what that's about because I haven't read it yet, but they reference it at the very end of the second book. But the thing that I love about these books is that you can interact with them in the real world too. The system for Book Scavenger is not as sophisticated and awesome as it is in the books, but there is a real Book Scavenger website. And you really can take books and hide them wherever you want, and then go online and post that you've hidden a book and put a clue that's with the book. And throughout the series, these kids are really, really into code breaking. They have all different kinds of codes I've never even heard of, codes that like are picture codes that use like other letters to replace letters, stuff that I probably would have been really, really into as like a little kid, but now it kind of just hurts my brain. Although when I do figure out some of the codes, I get really, really excited because it's like, oh yeah, brain is working, getting smart. But yeah, okay, you did not see that. Anyway, so yeah, you can hide books in real life, which I really, really, really want to do. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to tell you guys about these books, because if I just start hiding books, you're going to have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm going to put a link to the book website in the comment or in the description so you guys can go check out the website. But it's huge. It's all over the world. And nobody's hidden a book in my city in like 6 years, and I went to the park to search for it, and the book is not there that I can find, unless it's really, really well hidden. But it's not a very big park, so I don't know where they could have hidden it. So I really want to hide a bunch of books all over the city so that kids or adults can find the books. And I encourage you guys too. Like, go on the website, read the books, get into it, get to know how awesome it is, and then go on the website and find out how to hide the books and hide books all over the city. Make it fun, make it awesome. Definitely still donate books to little free libraries and to actual libraries, but if you got extra spare books, go hide the books, because there's nothing more fun than trying to find books. It's like geocaching with books, and I love geocaching. Geocaching is so much fun. If you don't know what geocaching is, Google it, because it's a lot of fun. So, yep, so that was just a quick little series spotlight. Definitely go check out this series. I love both books. They were super fast, but they were super, like, they pull you in. It is like, oh my gosh, intense adventure, mystery stuff going on. Life and death mystery stuff going on in these middle grade books. But they're really awesome, so go check them out. And definitely go buy the third one. I'm going to buy it as soon as it comes out on paperback. And I cannot wait to get to read it. So thank you guys for sharing this series spotlight with me. Go ahead and like this video if you like it, and comment below what is your favorite like mystery series, because this is definitely a mystery series. Like, things go down in these books, like at the beginning of the book each time, and then you spend the rest of the book trying to figure out who done it. So let me know who's your favorite mystery series, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.